I want to discuss a little bit more about what happens with the index when we are grouping. So here I just have another group by aggregation, and I am grouping by sex this time. I'm aggregating salary and then taking the mean salary for each unique value in the sex column and then rounding it to the nearest 1,000. I'm now saving this result to a new variable. So this is a one column data frame, as I've explained before. It is not a two column data frame. The unique values of the group are placed in the index. So this is what Pandas does. It puts them over here. Now it looks like a column name, but it actually is not. This is the name of the index over here. So it's basically a column name, but technically not, because the index is not a column. It is a label for the values. Now it's possible to get this programmatically. So if you do dot index over here, you should know how to get the index, and then the name attribute will give you the actual value of that index name. So a common thing to do is, if you want these values in the index as column names, you can just call the reset index method like this. So this will make a two column data frame. It'll still have an index. It'll just be the default range index, beginning at 0. So this is a common thing to do when grouping, is to chain the reset index method after this. So you can do that over here. Or like we did, we saved it first and then called reset index. The other thing you can do, and I'm just going to copy this, is that within the group by method, so if you press Shift Tab, you'll see that there's an as index parameter. You can set this equal to false. You can say as index is false, and this will automatically, without calling reset index, place the, it won't put the grouping column in the index. It'll just have it as the first column in a data frame. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that happens here is, let's go ahead and change this to department so you can see a few more departments, is that Pandas, this is actually a pretty nice feature. It will sort the departments for you. So I don't know if you noticed that before. It'll sort them in order from, in alphabetical order in this case. So that's pretty good. That's a nice feature. But if you don't want that and just want it in the order that they appear, you can set the sort parameter to false. This is just the order that the departments appear in as you go along. So it's not sorted by alphabetical order. It's just in the order that they appear. So the first employee is part of the police department and so on. You can verify this, just looking at the head. There's the police department, then other, then Houston Public Works, and that is the order. The next one is fire, which we don't see. We have to look at a few more. So this actually speeds up the process just a little bit if you do not sort the departments. If you're looking for absolute performance, then you would set this equal to false like that. So just a couple other parameters to be aware of in the group by method.